I want to apologize because I'm sure I'm going to piss somebody off. I don't know if it's going to be a woman, I don't know if it's going to be an older man, I don't know if it's going to be somebody from New Jersey, but I'm sure going to do it. Okay? So right now, I'm sorry. Okay? And one last thing, and boy, I hope a hand doesn't go up. Does anybody here own a Fiat 500? Ah, excellent. I'm clean. Now I can start. The first thing I want to do is I was sitting in the doctor's office the other day, and I picked up Inc. magazine, and I don't often read Inc. magazine because I'm not much of a finance guy, and all my money investments are losing money. But I read an article from, what's his name? Oh, he's from Boston. He's from Boston. Jim Koch? Jim Koch? Boston Beer, come on, Sam Adams, we've all heard of him, right? And he wrote an article, Why I Support My Competition. And I thought, wow. I read on, and I won't read it to you because, God, I don't have time to do that. But his premise was, we are all together in the direct marketing business. We realize that we have competitors that are a lot bigger than each other, than us. And they're going to eat us up if we don't cooperate with each other. There's closed source and there's open source. I'm an open source. And I'm going to open up 30 years of finding, promoting, selling, and just making insane profit out of innovating product. And if you can pick up just one thing that you can apply in your business, let's go have at it. Okay, so without any further ado, let's start. Okay, let's start. Okay, Far Side. Everybody know Far Side? Gary Larson. God, I loved him. You know, I used to sit down with my son every night. We'd go through pages and try to figure out why it was funny. You know? And I thought, God, I should have a merchandising Far Side. So I invented a merchandising Far Side. And I really have to thank the illustrators at Gardner Supply. They're great. They played with me and they said, yeah, Frank, we'll do it to you. So here it is. There it is, okay. So we've got two blind ladies walking down the sidewalk. They're in front of the old factory outlet. Anybody want to hazard a guess as to what the line is? Huh?
I smell a sale.
Ooh, so close. Oh, excellent. I'm going to need participation here. You know, I'm not up here alone. I need all of you. But here we go. Hang on, Edith. I smell a bargain. So one of my principles that was used earlier in an earlier session, but not everybody was there. In the world of merchandising, there is no bad prices, bad products, only bad prices. Okay, everything will sell at a price. Okay, here we go. We're driven to innovate. Easy as pie. No pie. Huh. Oh, March 14th. Where the hell are you going, Frank? Well, I'm going to question your perception the whole way through this presentation. You're going to have no freaking idea where I'm going. But I'm going to teach you how to open up your mind to innovation, because innovation isn't a straight railroad track. It is a winding path in the woods, and you got to go down the path. So, what did you see when I first showed the slide? Oh, the creative people, and I don't even want to see a show of hands. I know we got a lot of creative people out there. They're seeing the smell, the emotion, oh, evoking the attitude. Oh, gee, give me the sensation. And some of you guys who are spreadsheet people are seeing 3.1415 and all sorts of trigonometric functions, right? But who saw 31415, which is next Saturday, which is another innovative opportunity? Yeah, it's Pi Day. Okay? Hey, you've always got a merchandising opportunity. You just got to open up. Open up and see the possibilities. Here we go. Ready? Pie. The whole talk is about pie. Nobody needs to take notes here, right? I'm not going to show you a lot of stuff you got to write down. In fact, you've already seen the number of my presentation. You only see one other number, and I work that into pi, so there's no numbers. There'll be no spreadsheets, no analysis, nothing. We're going to be innovating, and innovating starts with P. Oh, I know, I didn't want to ask you what it was. It's product, but it's not just product, because product is just stuff, okay? Everybody's got stuff. Stuff is sold because someone has a passion to sell it. The earlier presentation that we saw with Lily, it's not her product. It's the passion that she has for it, to turn it into an art form that people come off the street and go, I don't care how much it costs, I gotta have that tuk-tuk. I wanted to ask her, how much for the freaking tuk-tuk? Because I'll bet it was a lot. Okay, that passion, that's got to be real, focused, and credible. And credible is the golden word here. No faking it. No faking it. It's got to be real. Uh-oh. Sorry. Product is your brand. You know, there's brand managers and, oh, I'm responsible for brand. Oh, I think we should redo our logo. Oh, no, I think our corporate colors are off. Well, let me tell you something. The product is your brand. Like it or not, if you sell cheap, schlocky product, I don't care how good your logo is, that's your brand. So be careful when you pick product, because when you pick product, you are picking brand, and you got to sleep with it. And product drives your business, like duh. So, in the spirit of this conference about driving, we're going to drive all over the place. Thank God there's nobody in a Fiat. Product builds your Corvette. Now everybody knows what a Corvette is, right? Everybody knows what the first Corvette looked like? Huh? Does anybody not know what the first Corvette looked like? How many people, I want to show of hands, is that the first Corvette? No. Who said no? What was the first Corvette? What? Oh, 53. Thank you very much. I love the Corvette owners. Boy, they'll get it right down to, and that was the serial number for this. No, that's not correct. Anybody else want to make a guess? Okay, here we go. And this slide, I'll tell you. Oh, wait a minute. Hand in the back.
It was a ship.
Ah! The first gift. Would somebody just please go give him this? So for my first gift. Thank you very much, sir. Here we go. This is the first Corvette. Was built by the British Royal Navy. And you see a few sails? Like you see a ton of sails. But there's something you don't see. Do you know what you don't see? Man in the back, what don't I see? Oh, he doesn't know. Jeez.
Huh?
What's
underneath the water?
Oh, no. What you don't see is below decks. This particular Calypso class Corvette had two 4,000 horsepower engines underneath the deck that could drive the ship at 17 knots with no wind. Ooh. Okay? So I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, staring at the ceiling of my hotel room, and I'm going, that's the slide. That's the slide. All right, here's your product mix, right? I got sales all over the place. Sales go up and down. Sales go up and down. Oh, I like that. Sales can be big. Sales can be small. Sales can be square. Sales can be triangles. Sales change, except for two things. Those 4,000 horsepower engines below the deck. Those are driving my business. Those are the engines of my business. They hopefully are my Rolls-Royce engines down below that even when there's no wind, when the economy falls flat on its face, and nothing is in my sails, have I got some engines down below that are turning the screws? Because if you've built your business up so you have those engines down there, you are in business. And my analogy is, are they Rolls-Royce engines? Are they Fiat engines? Because you know what Fiat stands for? Oh. You unwashed bags. Fix it again, Tony. So, when I am building my ship, building my product mix, I have sales that go up and down. I have products that come and go. But I better have some powerful screws down below, or I'm in trouble when it stops blowing. Okay? Wow, that's a great. So, what the hell's marketing got to do with this? Anybody, is anybody involved in marketing in this room? I want to see hands. Anybody? Marketing? Okay. Well, what does marketing play in this role? I mean, the merchants are building the ships. They're giving you the sales. They're giving you the engines. Wow. In fact, they think they're controlling the whole show. Well, guess what? Marketing is our Corvette captain setting the sails for a successful voyage. I can build the ship, but you guys pilot the ship. You guys say where the ship is going. You point the ship in the wind, we're in trouble. You point the ship downwind, and we're going to make 17, 20, 25 knots, and our business is going to sail. Oh, don't you love that? Okay. So, as my Navy veteran father used to say, and he really did. You know, none of this is made up. This is all true. Okay? Full speed ahead. We'll worry about direction later. So what are we all trying to do? We're all trying to grow, right? You grow or die. You grow by having those Rolls-Royce engines running like a top down below in case the wind doesn't blow. And when the wind blows, bring those sails out. Bring those products out. Put up everything you possibly can and just hope that you don't have some crazy merchant that says, hey, I just read 50 Shades of Grey, and I think I want a black mesh sail. Yeah, oh, a black fishnet mesh sail. And somebody's stupid enough to run it up the flagpole. Don't let that happen. So, like it or not, here's the reality. Your merchant talent defines your brand. Remember, we're connecting the dots, products, merchants. Okay. They discover new product benefit. Okay? Not old product that everybody else is running. New product benefit. And it could be an old product with a new benefit. I don't care. But unless you're giving me more benefit, boy, it's another pretty face. And it's real hard to sell pretty faces. Look at this. This is not a pretty face. A great merchant speaks in headlines. And I mean speaks in headlines. If they live with a product, they sleep with a product, they're always going to a headline, because the headline is the essence of why the customer wants to buy it. And it's not because it's 12 inches long. They interview customers, and boy, don't you love the internet? Power reviews? God, you know, it's sort of like we were afraid of the 800 number, you know, oh, will we be able to get an ROI? And then, oh God, how many meetings did we have of power reviews? Ooh, what if the customer doesn't like it? Oh, if the customer doesn't like it, let's drop it. You know, we don't have the power reviews. We would run this sucker for 2 years before we find out it's a stinker. Power reviews are great because when they do love it, not only do they love it, but they tell you why they love it. And sometimes, you know what they do? They tell you a new benefit. Holy shit, for free. Okay. Learn about your supplier's strengths, what your sales are made out of, how that Rolls-Royce engine works under the deck. Learn about your suppliers and improve that car. Yeah, take a look at the competitors. The only way you're going to beat them is to know what they're doing. You got to know the numbers. I know. Hey, I'm not going to bore you with numbers today. No numbers. So unique cars define your brand. And really, marketing is your pit crew. Iconic product. We all have to have it. We had the Vermont fruitcake. I remember my inventory control person coming up to me and she said, well, it's June. We've got to think about fruitcake. I said, June? Fruitcake? She said, yep. Ernie, who makes it in Cavendish, Vermont, has got to start soaking his nuts. Well, what if my iconic product was peanuts? Peanuts. Well, here's a nutty idea. My daughter made things in pottery class. She made these big, heavy things that you put it in the kitchen cabinet and they break the dishes. My wife put peanuts in it on the wood stove, you know? And boy, what's the headline? There's not a man alive that doesn't like warm nuts. Okay. Hey, without iconic product, I'm telling you right now, your brand's going wandering. So, you know, Hammacher Schlemmer, don't drop that Turkish towel robe, and Bean, don't drop those boots or chamois shirts. You know what I'm saying. Oh, back to pie. Anybody have an idea what the I stands for? Oh, you're so smart. Innovation, it's the meaningful difference. So here's the inventor's mindset. It's my mindset. It's my formula of why I'm successful in innovating. Curiosity. I take more things apart than I put together because I'm just curious to see how they work. Keen observation skills. You ever seen the Japanese? God, they're taking pictures of everything. You know, they're always looking around, they're curious as hell. Well, guess what? Japanese known for innovation? Yeah. Love to learn. When I was in college, I had a girlfriend in Wolfboro. I was going to school in Durham, and I hitchhiked, and I had the famous 3 questions. You like your car? What do you do for a living? I'm in school, I don't know what I want to do. And what's your favorite place to travel? It'll give me about 60 miles. That's all I needed. Puzzle solver, loves to solve Sudoku, you know, Scrabble, whatever, just loves to solve puzzles. I won't tell you what my 7-letter triple word score is. Okay, over a beer I'll tell you. It's the only time I actually won in Scrabble. And then polishing the skills of association, technology transfer, I'll talk about that in a second. But more than anything, you have to endure failure. You gotta fail, but you can't refuse, but you have to refuse to lose. Oh, here's a good one. I love this. This is the innovator's bag. I won't say what catalog this is, but talk about doing things wrong. They use innovator twice, but they don't tell me why it's an innovator's bag. They tell me that the Beatles used it to JFK, and the Beatles, when they came in on 1964, and now, boy, look, it's at the right price. Well, there are the Beatles, coming off the plane, 1964, where the frick's the bag? Don't lie! My God, don't lie! Oh, here's a money belt. Oh, this is a good money belt. And the headline, the world's most secure luggage. Well, I really don't consider my belt luggage. I consider that clothing. And okay, and this money belt holds a smartphone and a passport. Where's the copywriter? Huh? Come on. Don't be stupid. Okay, simple exercises in association. Innovation through observation. Okay, everybody look on their iPhone. Here's where you get out your iPhone. Do you have more than 3,600 images? No? What percent of those images are work-related? More than 50%? Because that's what my iPhone had. I load my iPhone up with work-related stuff. Whether it's observations in a store, tests I'm doing, interesting things that I have to send to a vendor, I am always observing things, digitizing them, and sharing them around. That's how you do it. Okay, here's observation. What am I looking at? I'm looking at an ugly cardboard box. Where the hell is the innovation here? Okay, well, I have a vendor, and I can't tell you who he is, where he's located, or how much money I'm doing with him, but he actually carries a product called a pallet collar that holds little plastic pellets on pallets so the pellets don't spill on the floor. And you're going, Frank, where the hell are you going? And there, oh, there it is right there. Isn't it beautiful? Boy, I see a product. Does anybody see a product there? Okay, you ready? Grow bed. Oh, there's one tier of that pallet collar turned inside out and upside down. Wow. That was 1995. Well, here we are. 2015, 115 power reviews of people telling me, boy, this is a great garden. It was a pallet collar in a warehouse in some country, I can't even tell you what. Okay, anybody read German? If I got a German speaker in the crowd? Wie sehe ich mein Kürbis? Okay, but you see what the picture is, and obviously I took a picture of it. People don't know what they want until they've seen it. Who said that? Steve Jobs. Thank you very much. Here's another gift that goes out to that gentleman. Please see that he gets that. Okay, yeah, Steve Jobs. Okay? You have to see the product before the customer sees the product. That's innovation. If they've already seen it, it's old news, right? Ready? Well, there it is. There it is. It's not an ugly pot, but it holds your melons. Okay, here we go. Yeah, give your melons a lift. That was my first headline. Didn't go. Okay, and now power reviews. Here's a customer. The obvious answer. Obvious, I've been in the gardening business for 30 years and I don't have this thing. How obvious is that? But insect attack, never even thought of that. Just gave me a benefit. It's a pest control product. I never knew it was a pest control product. And I don't ever say how easy it is. Holy shit. He's given me 2 great ideas. I should be sending this customer a gift certificate. OT? Anybody know what OT is? Oh, come on. Overtime. That's what you're supposed to say. It's all about misdirection. It isn't. It's occupational therapy, you idiots. My wife is an occupational therapist. She gets Occupational Therapy magazine. When I'm sitting in the bathroom and I'm saying, oh, I wonder what's in here, and I'm looking for product. You gotta look for product everywhere, right? It's everywhere. I find peel and stick Velcro. I never knew. I always thought you had to sew with it. You had to be a seamstress. I developed $1 million business with Brookstone with peel and stick Velcro. Nobody knew about it. And you know, Velcro is USA made. It's made in the USA. They have 400 patents. They're in Manchester, New Hampshire. There's not a company out here that sells hard goods that probably can't use something that Velcro makes in their product to make it more innovative. You just have to talk to them. Peel and stick is off the shelf. They got stuff for NASA. And Dyson. Everybody knows what Dyson is. Does everybody know what Dyson is? No. What do you mean? Every occupational therapist in the world knows what Dyson is. I've got no occupational therapists out there. Here's Dyson. Ready? Okay, I'm not really seeing it, Frank. Is it that blue thing? Yeah, it's that blue thing. Well, what does it really do? Well, maybe that would give you a better representation. Dyson is so sticky that nothing will slip on Dyson. Does your company need something that doesn't slip? Whoa, better be talking to Dyson. All of these people are on the internet, by the way, and you can Google them now if you'd like. They're real companies. Okay, biomimicry. That's how Velcro was invented, because somebody got a burr on their wool socks. Innovation is everywhere. There it is again. Self-gripping plant ties. Oh, ingenious. That's innovative. Of course it is. Whoa, peel away pots. It just keeps coming. You talk to Velcro. They'll come to you too. Okay, here we go, association exercise. You know, Says You, the NPR program, they give you a whole bunch of words and they ask you what they have in common. So here we go. And yell it out when you got it. I know there's a lot of smart people in here. Here we go. Here's the first one. Dragon's breath. Okay, silence. To dragon's breath, add snake load. Okay, I don't hear anybody. To snake load, add depleted uranium. Okay, nobody's speaking up. Okay, to depleted uranium, add rim fire. Still quiet. Bullets! Who said bullets? Give that to the man. Okay. Yes. And then hollow point. And the last one was shotgun shell. That was the gimme. So you think I'm going to bullets. And you probably want to know my favorite bullet. Bullet. That's my favorite bullet. Steve McQueen. One of my heroes. That's Steve McQueen right there in probably one of the best movies for chase scenes that you would ever see. And the reason why is that, one, it was filmed without special effects, and two, Steve McQueen never left the driver's seat. He was in that car for the whole thing. Oh, gosh. Oh, we better hurry. There he is, leaving the scene. Who the hell was Steve McQueen? Was he a movie actor that raced cars? Or was he a race car driver that acted in movies? Or was he the greatest car salesman of all time? I'm hurrying now. Well, the $1 billion Porsche. There it is. It's 1979 11S. Wait a minute, Frank. That's only worth about $200,000. Well, not when Steve McQueen's hands have been on it. When Steve McQueen's hands have been on it, it's a $1.4 million car. So he's a brand. He is a brand. And his brand is congruence and authenticity. We can all strive to emulate that. Could I ever hope to sell you a 911S? Hell, I've never driven one, I've never worked on one, I don't even know if I've been in the seat of one. So how the hell do you think I could sell you a 911S Porsche? So why do we let merchants pitch to you marketing folks when they've just taken it out of the package moments later? Oh, I had a guy come in, a rep come in, and he says, oh, I got a new product here, don't have a sample yet, but it's a Christmas tree ornament. You touch it and it plays a Christmas song. I said, oh, cool, that's very interesting. What song does it play? And he goes, I don't know, I'm Jewish. What? Okay, association number 2. Bullets are to merchandising as guns are to marketing. Come on, guys, work with me. I gotta go faster. I make the bullets, you make the guns. In peacetime, we just argue. My bullets are better than your guns. I have better product. Why can't I? Oh, no, marketing. We need more bullets. We need more new product. We need more bullets. And I'm going, why the hell can't you shoot straight with the bullets I'm giving you? But in the foxhole, boy, when our lives are on the line, when our very financial future is on the line, I pass the ammunition and you start shooting. And we survive together in a very hostile marketplace, which we are currently in. Okay, here we go. Ball cap buddy. Everybody know what the ball cap buddy is? Oh, Jesus. Oh, great. Here it is. Ball cap buddy, for those of you. Okay. At Brookstone, I was trying everything possible to put in new, exciting product. I found this, and I went running into Bill LaPierre's office. Look what I found. Look what I found. Bill looks at it and goes, oh, Jesus, I'd never buy that. Every time somebody says that, I just want to punch him in the face. I don't care whether you like it or not, Bill. It's will it sell? Will it sell? Oh, I'd never buy it, Frank. All right, well, what a stupid idea. I'd never use it. Thanks, Bill. Great. Here's the spread, and you can see Creative didn't like it either because they gave the coin sorter. They thought all our customers were rich, so they want to sort all their money. So my little ball cap buddy was ended up there, over there on the right. There's my ball cap buddy. We used to do product performance with percentile rank, right? Gross margin dollars per square inch, top down. Ball cap buddy was the 100th percentile product. Well, why did it sell so well, Bill? And you know why? Because Bill didn't buy it. Bill's wife, Sherry, bought it. Because he's got this old John Deere hat that's got more grease on it than a mechanic, and she doesn't want to take him out in public, but it's his favorite hat. Hey, Bill, 23 years later, 23.145 years later, does it still sell? Hell yeah, it sells. My God. Sold it for $8.50. Cost me $1.50. How did I sleep? Okay, meaningful things I learned at Brookstone. Here we go. Suppliers will save you every day. If you work with your suppliers, they will save you. They are the engines that drive your business, and never disrespect them until they screw you. Silence is concurrence. Consensus breeds mediocrity. I've got to do this, even though I'm low on time. We had a crazy CEO, and he would say, okay, let's not argue. Let's get the puppets out. And everybody would pick a puppet. And they go, okay, I'm the doctor. Okay. Well, you're the pig. Well, I think that's a stupid idea, pig. Well, hey, I'm the doctor here. I should know what I'm doing. And we would argue, and we would literally argue in puppets. I would get home, I'd bypass the beer, I'd go right to the whiskey, and my wife would go, had another puppet fight, huh? It got a lot of issues out. It really did. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Turn off the lights, are you comfortable now? I went into a back order meeting. The president of the company had the worst back order at that particular time in the company. The president would always bring the worst people in first. So the team with the worst back order came in first, and I had Dan was my inventory control guy. We walk into the room, and it's the first time I've gone in first. And Crank, I'm not using real names, his name was Crank. Crank turns off the lights and he goes, there, Dan, do you feel more comfortable? Because it looks like you're working in the dark. Oh, Christ, Dan, we're going to get fired if you keep doing this. Revolutions are disruptive, okay? Nothing's going to be easy. When you go to innovation, Bill's not going to get it. Established merchants will survive takeovers for a while. Okay, we're at the E part. Does anybody know what the E could be? Oh, I think everybody's saying I should be. Okay, the E is all about execution. And what I love about execution is it's always about execution. You're either going to get it really right and really error-free, or they're going to give you a blindfold and a cigarette. So, here's my favorite spread. And creative people are just cringing right now going, your favorite spread. And I wish I could linger on this spread for a long time because the eye flow, the headlines, the amount of copy, there is nothing that can be removed that won't hurt the authors. And there's 15 authors on this spread, and this was a Corvette in the catalog. This thing cranked. This was an old product we carried. It was downtrending. And Maggie, our creative person, came and said, oh, Frank, I'm so bored. That picture on the beige tile, oh, I just want to reshoot it. Please, let me reshoot it. And so I looked at it and I said, it's only got a couple more catalogs left. Maggie, have your way with it. So she took the shot with black tile. Who in this room, in their bathroom, has black tile? I mean, a mausoleum has black tile. It went from the 30th percentile to the 60th percentile. I bought Maggie a bottle of wine because what she did is she highlighted and contrasted the product. It wasn't real. It showed the benefit. Oh, was I ever wrong? Admit when you're wrong, learn from your mistakes, and compliment those people that you didn't think were right, but they proved you right, because we're all learning. Nobody knows everything. Okay, here we go, association time. But filet? Beef. Where's the beef? Spot. And don't say meats served in China. Ready? Arc. Welding. Ah, who said welding? Okay, gift. Okay, so yes, and my last was braise. So the association was welds, and I'll go through it very quickly. The bonds that are forged with your key suppliers are the backbone of your business. They are the back you ride on. If they are a weak back, your business will suffer. Are we margin-driven or relationship-driven? Do we put Fiat engines in the Corvette because they're cheaper? or do we partner with Rolls-Royce to develop turbocharging? Those are the decisions you make for your Corvette. Oh, God, I love that. Do we just buy their products? Or do we learn together how to manufacture new solutions? Are we doing showroom meetings? Or are we going down on the shop floor? Because it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Learn what your suppliers are doing. Go see where it's made. Negotiating for long-term success builds butt-strong welds. This is critically strategic. If you're not doing this, boy, someday you're going to turn around and you've got no engines down below and the wind's going to stop blowing. But negotiate short-term success on those spot opportunities. The ball cap, buddy, we were the first. We were the first. You can buy ball cap buddies anywhere now. We were the first. Boy, when you can be first, jump on it. Okay, J.B. Corey. When I interviewed with Gardner Supply, they said, oh, Frank, you're coming from Brookstone. You got that fancy Taiwanese folding kneeler. You're gonna put that folding kneeler into our book because you're gonna make more margin? And look, I knew it was a trick question. And I said, well, who are you currently getting your kneeler from? And they said, J.B. Corey. I said, okay, well, how's your relationship with J.B. Corey? Oh, well, you'd have to talk to our merchandising director. Okay, I talked to her. Guess what? There it is, it's beautiful. This guy was shipping us out of England, okay? But he couldn't fill the container, right? Because it was too heavy. So he could only get the container full about 3/4. So you know what he'd say? Leave a couple thousand pounds light. What do you want to put in the container? Watering cans? English garden weeders? You know, he basically consolidated for me before consolidation was even in vogue. He was a stellar supplier. Today we carry the fold-up kneeler. Oh, Frank, you hypocritical bastard. Well, wait a minute. J.B. Corey decided to drop their garden division to do something more profitable. They dropped the business. So I went to Taiwan. But you know, everybody went to Taiwan. So I went back to J.B. Corey style, fully welded, strong. There's Fat Frank and two of his friends showing how strong. And strong and steady, when you're old and rickety, you want strong and steady. Swing for the fences. Had all sorts of stuff I wanted. You know, everybody would swing for the fences. Let's hit a home run. Oh, that's great. Wow. Hey, there's $1 million. We got to get more $1 million ideas. Sound like marketing? Okay, here are my $1 million balloons. There's one there. It's floating up. We can get that one. Let's go for that one. And you know what we do? Oh, this is good. Uh-oh. Yeah, hey, more $1 million. I see some more $1 million ideas. Oh, yeah, there's some more. There's $1 million idea. Great. Oh, yeah. Hey, I think there's thousands of $1 million ideas. Well, let's have a meeting. Let's involve everybody. Yeah. Oh, I see another $1 million idea. Oh, that's great. Hey, let's have another meeting. Let's have a steering committee. Hey, let's have a skunk works. Oh, yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Let's bring in a consultant. Yeah, he can tell us how to make $1 million. Let's bring in a consultant. And as I'm doing that, what am I taking? Focus. I'm losing focus. 3 strikes and you're out, baby. You know, there's not a ton of $1 million ideas out there. So find all the nickels. And realize how many nickels you're dropping trying to find those $1 million ideas. Because now there's innovation. Find your nickels, but find out how to get your nickels more effectively. It's systems, it's people, it's math. I'm sorry to say. It's the concept of an internet merchant. Internet merchant? What's an internet merchant? Internet merchant goes to a backorder meeting and sees that they're selling, let's say they're selling golf clubs, okay? They go to the internet meeting and ping's not shipping. What do you mean, ping's not shipping? That's my best-selling golf club set. And now I got it on my internet. And of course, with my ping, I've got balls, ping balls, and I've got my ping tees, and I've got my ping towel. People are going to my website, they're seeing ping. Why the hell are they going to buy ping balls if I'm out of ping clubs? Well, the internet merchant says, hang on. Now I'm going to have McGregor clubs and rugby clubs, and I'm going to change that website so that when that customer sees not currently available, I serve up something that is. Can't do it in catalog, but boy, the internet merchant can do it. There are so many nickels to be had with an internet merchant who can set the sales immediately. Remember, the Corvette sales for 2 or 3 months, because that's the catalog. But the internet Corvette, you can set the sales tomorrow. Do something different today. Do something different next hour. I know it's boring, but damn, it's productive. There's no glory, there's no recognition, there's no $1 million. There's just incremental cost savings, incremental sales opportunities. If you're not tweaking that, you're leaving nickels on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Are you a show dog? You want to be best in show? Oh, let's worry about color, texture. Oh, I think I want a complementary color. Yes. Or you're really a working dog with a flock. You ever seen a working dog work sheep? Oh, God. I wish all merchants worked like sheepdogs, because they'd just be running around looking for opportunities, keeping everything in line. But too many of them just want to be best in show. So, conversion and average order, that's what I worry about. When nothing is certain, everything is possible. Post-Katrina. Success. The ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm. If you're not willing to fail, you're not even in the innovator's circle. You love failure. Failure just eliminates a place to go. And when you find success, you've got credibility. Well, here's something. Let's play pretend. Okay? Let's pretend we sell this product. And this is strictly pretend. No company secrets here. But it's not selling. And I own the tool. There it is. I've got it right here. Boo-hoo. It's not selling. What are we going to do? Oh, well, let's just drop it and forget it. What do you mean drop it and forget it? We own the frickin' tool. Let's do something with it. What are we going to do with it?
Flip it over.
Huh?
Flip it over.
Upside down.
Flip it over and
Will?
understand.
A hat.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, wait a minute. You know. Well, the first idea I came up with was fruit. And it's great for fruit. Yeah, it's fabulous for fruit. It's dishwasher safe, holds the fruit up and out. It's better than a wooden bowl, because the fruit don't touch each other. Kind of nice, huh? Everybody agree? Could I sell it as a fruit bowl? And? No? Oh, jeez. Okay, let's try it. NOFA. Everybody know what NOFA is? Everybody go to NOFA? Oh, you're thinking loofah. That's for the back. Okay, NOFA. This is the Northeast Organic Farmers Association. It's a chance that I get a chance to be in a booth, because I show garden supply product. We support organic gardening. We're out there reaching. But I don't want to just sit there and sell gardener supply product. Not sell, give away, really. I want ideas. What would they do with it? I'm asking everybody, what would you do with it? What would be a gardening application? And they went, oh, turn it over. Huh? Turn it over. What would you do? I'd put a pot on it. Really? That's kind of stupid. Well, let's try it. Yeah, turn it over. Oh, hey, you know, it doesn't even look bad. But, you know, Frank, what's the benefit? What's the headline? What's the headline? Oh, guys, come on. Yeah. The headline. Okay, here it is. It's a trick question. The headline is turn any pot into a self-watering pot. Because underneath, there's a little cat mat going down into a saucer underneath that you didn't see in the picture, because we don't want it to be ugly, do we? That's actually watering that pot while I'm vacationing in Florida. Wow. So it's okay to say wow. Wow. There it is. Do you have any ideas? If you do, write them down on your business card, give them to me before the end of the conference, and if it's good and we use it, you will be rewarded. Sometimes your brand, oh, how am I doing on time? Hey, stick around. I'm almost done. Please, just bear with me. I'm running a little bit over. I did not even rehearse. Okay? So, sometimes your brand is established by what you don't carry. Huh? What I don't carry? That doesn't make any sense. Oh. Does anybody own this? Come on. Did anybody get it as a gift? Well, there was a great marketing person, Bill LaPierre, who said, "Hey, Frank, gee, have you seen? Every catalog in the world is carrying this. This is a great gift opportunity. You know, you ought to pick it up." And I'm going, "Bill, yeah, I ought to pick it up, 2 years ago. Everybody and their brother has it." And it was Hootstein Associates. Oh, you know Dave Hootstein? "Well, this is Dave Hootstein. Gee, Frank, I don't know why you're not carrying the bird clock. Solutions has got it, Innovations has got it, Plow and Hearth has got it, Sharper's got it. You're the only person who doesn't have it." And I'm going, "That's what Bill's saying." I refused to pick it up because I said, at this point, it's just prostitution. And I don't want to be a prostitute. Okay, ready? So finally, I'd like to invite Bill LaPierre to the stage. And I do, Bill taught me more about marketing when survival was, it's critical at Brookstone, and if we didn't make a profit, we would literally have been fired. It was a relationship that Bill and I had that forged together to probably create the most profitable year Brookstone had before I left. Bill didn't have another place to go, so he hung out for a couple years before he left. But because we banded together, we created some of the strongest books that Brookstone ever had because we were cooperating. We were arguing, we were sharing, we were calling each other stupid, but in the end, we profited. We had performance. So, I have a truly unique clock, especially for Bill. It's uncomplicated and slow, fitting the personality that I'm dealing with. It's a simple, one-handed, uncomplicated movement that is sure to please a lunatic merchant wannabe. Stick to marketing. So here it is. Wow, have you ever seen it? No, you haven't. Is it a bird clock? Everybody got it? Solutions got it? Innovations got it? Bill? It's the battery's in it. It's set to go. And I hope you enjoy many, many moons in your future. So here we go, wrapping up. Beer's getting warm. Passion for product, P. Innovation, the meaningful difference. Execution, find all the nickels. Silence is concurrence. Consensus breeds mediocrity. I watched a talk given by a person at an electronics show, and they said, people are trying to do consensus decision making. Consensus decision making gives you beige. Gives you beige tie. Because everybody goes, yeah, I have beige tie. But Madeline struck out, Maggie, struck out and gave me black tie. No consensus there. If she had reviewed it with me before we went into print, I would have said no. She did it. She stepped outside and made a difference. You can't always be in the middle of the road. Revolutions are disruptive. If you want to revolutionize your business, you can't do it by making everybody happy. Here it is. Thank you very much. You've been a great audience. money to be had.
You did really well on time. We actually have time for just a couple of questions. So,
Oh, I could have done more
Yeah.
stories.
2 questions. I'm sure you have them.
They're afraid. They're afraid. Yeah, over there.
What book should we be reading right now?
Oh, excellent. Thank you so much. There is a book I would highly recommend. The Innovator's DNA. Write it down. The Innovator's DNA. Read it and appreciate the fact that innovation, I'm not gifted with innovation. I have the traits of an innovator. The traits are all listed in the book. If you do it, you will innovate.
Okay, one more.
Huh. Beautiful. I know where they want to go.
They can't.
Why not?
Hang on, we've got one other thing we're going to share.
All right, one other thing. Yeah? Oh, I'm going.
Everybody, thank you so much. Please give them a warm round of applause.